The world of Optimism just went to a whole different level. That's right, we've been telling you guys that Optimism is going to be a big competitor to Polygon in this next bull run, and now we've got even more reasons to be optimistic, might even catch it. Why? Well, let's just say a new partnership might give it just what it needs to get to the next level. Let's get it. Welcome to BitBoy Crypto. My name is Ben. This is my channel, believe it or not. And right now we are looking at Optimism here on Lunar Crush. Just a quick look at the chart here. You can see some sideways action. We're coming in at $2.48 right now, plus 161%. I guess that is over, I think, about the last year, somewhere around there, but it is done absolutely phenomenal. Now, let's take a look at why some of this is. Well, here we go. We got Andreesen Horowitz. I don't know if you guys have heard of Andreesen Horowitz or the famous A16Z funding round. Of course, remember on Joe Rogan, Coffeezilla, couldn't remember the name of it. But the point is, Andreesen Horowitz is a big player in the game of VCs and hedge funds as well. So let's take a look at this. Optimism has been on a hiring spree and plans to expedite its mainnet launch after securing backing from Andreesen Horowitz. Of course, if you go and look at this date here, this date was February 25th, 2021, so quite a while ago. Andreesen Horowitz, which manages a portfolio with roughly $16.6 billion, announced it is leading Optimism's $25 million Series A investment round on February 24th to achieve lower fees, lower latency, and greater throughput compared to transacting on Ethereum's Layer 1 mainnet. Optimism uses rollups to bundle transactions together, use smart contracts on an Ethereum sidechain before broadcasting them to the mainnet. But here's what you need to know. Anything that Andreesen Horowitz, and specifically Mark Andreessen, whatever they touch pretty much turns to gold. They don't have a lot of misses, a lot of losses in the world of investing in crypto. They've got a lot of wins, and you can see from now, back on February 25th, 2021, they picked a winner, big time. Now we also have Coinbase. They're picking a winner here with Optimism. Coinbase launches Layer 2 blockchain base to provide on-ramp for Ethereum, Solana, and others. Base is built on Optimism, February 23rd, 2023, just announced. You guys probably heard about this big news, made a bunch of waves. Crypto exchange Coinbase launched Base, a Layer 2 network built using Optimism's OP stack to attract millions of new crypto users in the coming years. Testnet of Base was started by Coinbase on Thursday. Coinbase is joining Optimism as a core developer on the open source OP stack. Base will not be limited to Ethereum. It will also provide easy and secure access to Layer 2 networks such as Optimism, as well as other blockchains ecosystems like Solana. Coinbase has no plans to issue a new network token. Now this is big, right? Because if Coinbase were potentially launching their own token, then this may take away from some of the prospects of Optimism itself. Now what happened when Coinbase announced this? Well, of course, price go up. Coinbase shares up 6% since unveiling Layer 2 Ethereum network base. Look at Brian Armstrong. Look at that. I'd like to draw some hair on him. So basically what happens is Coinbase announces this partnership with Optimism. The entire Optimism ecosystem pumps. Big surprise. Tokens of Optimism's ecosystem surge as Coinbase unveils its Layer 2 base. Velo, the native token of the Optimism-based decentralized exchange, Velodrome Finance has gained 21% in the past 24 hours. Optimism's native lending protocol, Son Finance's Son token has jumped 82%, taking its 7-day rally to over 300%. And there were more: OPX, Thale, HND, Ring, and Pickle. Everybody loves to tickle the pickle. Then we have the tokenomics here. Now this is a pretty cool chart here looking at Optimism. This is from Olympio. Core contributors to the team, seed investors, ecosystem fund, shows really where all the tokens are spread out. Here are the token allocations for Optimism. Retroactive public goods funding, 20%. Sugar Zaddies, 17%. Core contributors, 19%. User airdrops, 19%, and the ecosystem fund, 25%. So this shows you a little bit about the token allocation. It doesn't seem to be out of balance anywhere, in my opinion. So let's talk about how it's governed. How is it going to be governed? The Optimism Collective takes an experimental and agile approach to governance. You have two houses. You have the Token House, you have the Citizens House. As Token House members, OP holders are responsible for submitting, deliberating, and voting on various types of governance proposals. Carrying out these functions, OP holders may either vote directly or delegate their OP power to an eligible third party. Then you have the Citizens House. Citizens House is a large-scale experiment in non-plutocratic governance and retroactive funding of public goods. It's responsible for retroactive public goods funding. And if you come back over here, you guys see that is part of this, 20% here. So Citizens House will be over this. Now let's talk about the three big competitors here. This is really the nuclear arms race of layer 2 on Ethereum. We have Polygon. Of course, everybody knows Polygon. It's on my dang shirt right there. Everybody loves Polygon. We made a lot of money with Polygon in the last bull run. We have Optimism, which we've been going over here pretty extensively. And you also have Arbitrum, which just launched the news of its airdrop. That will be coming pretty soon. So expect Arbitrum to really step up to the plate here soon. But which one is going to prevail? Polygon is the most active network, but Optimism is catching up. And I'll give you my big prediction here. My big prediction is, I believe Polygon will remain number 1 in this bull run for layer 2. However, I believe Optimism will be the biggest mover. I think Optimism is going to make up a lot of ground against Polygon in the next 2 years. In terms of transactions, Optimism and Polygon have shown a clear upward trend over the last 6 months since October of 2022. Here are the daily ETH transactions by chain. You guys can see how much further ahead Polygon is than everybody else. You guys can see here, Optimism made a pretty sharp upward trend. And of course, Arbitrum is trending upwards as well. Man, we're going to really have to see what happens with Arbitrum over the next couple of weeks as people are starting to get really excited about it. Optimism is seeing exponential growth in daily transactions under this heading. From just under 400,000 in October, they've grown to almost 1.5 million. It is an indicator that altcoin trading is on the rise here. Arbitrum is in a secluded third place in this regard. So that's right, you can't see here, obviously, we do have Optimism way above Arbitrum, but that could change pretty soon. And then we have this, Coinbase launches wallet as a service. Now this is key. Service ensures that sub-custody keys are safe even if the user's device is compromised. Even if an end user uses access to their device, the key to their Web3 wallet is still safe and can be securely stored. Firms can tap Coinbase's wallet as a service in order to offer their user wallets directly in their apps with onboarding as simple as a username and a password. Now, why is this big? Well, we're looking for how can Optimism potentially pass Polygon. What is the route? Well, when you have Coinbase saying they're already going to be working with Optimism, now saying they have a wallet as a service coming out that anybody can use, guess what it's probably going to run on? I mean, we could be speculating here, but most likely this is going to be ran on Optimism. It's going to be absolutely huge for the number of transactions. As you can imagine, Coinbase is far and away the number 1 exchange in America and one of the safest and most trusted names in crypto, to be honest with you. So the closer Optimism could be tied to that, probably the more credibility it's going to have. Let me know what you guys think. Do you like Optimism? Do you like Polygon? Do you think Arbitrum is going to come out of nowhere? Pass them both. Drop those comments down below. That's all I got. Be blessed. BitBoy out.